Within the vast sprawl of Mexico City lies Xochimilco, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its canals and artificial islands called chinampas. Among them is a place unlike any other, a chinampa covered not with crops, but with thousands of decaying dolls. This eerie site is known as the Island of the Dolls, or La Isla de las Muñecas. It holds the world's largest collection of mutilated dolls hanging from trees and huts, their lifeless eyes staring into the distance. But the dolls are only part of the story. The true mystery centers on Don Julian Santana Barrera, a hermit who lived on the island from the 1952. According to legend, he was haunted by the spirit of a young girl who had drowned in the canals years earlier. Don Julian claimed he heard her cries from beyond the grave, demanding her doll. Near the spot where she had supposedly died, he found one, which he hung on a tree as an offering to the restless spirit. From then on, he said more dolls appeared. Some were broken, others headless or missing limbs, and soon the trees around him became filled with their haunting form. When Don Julian's crops began to fail, he believed it was the drowned girl's spirit punishing him. To appease her, he placed more dolls across the island. What started as one simple offering soon turned into an obsession. Day after day, Don Julian searched for dolls anywhere he could. He collected them from rubbish dumps, fished them out of the canals, and even traded his vegetables for old discarded toys. He hung them up exactly as he found them, dirty, broken, weather-beat. Over time, their exposure to the elements gave them an even more disturbing appearance. For 50 years, Don Julian continued to fill the island with these macabre figures. Though many people see them as haunted, he seemed to view them as guardians, protecting the island from evil. In 2001, his strange devotion came to an end. Don Julian was found dead, near the same spot where the girl had supposedly drowned decades earlier. Some say he suffered a heart attack. Others believe he drowned. To locals, it was no coincidence. Many insist the spirit of the girl finally claimed him. Even in death, Don Julian's legend remained tied to the island and its growing reputation. The Island of the Dolls soon became known far beyond Xochimilco. To this day, visitors find themselves surrounded by the eerie sight of dolls in every direction, hanging from trees, nailed to trunks, or strung up across huts. Many are missing limbs, eyes, or heads. Others are covered in dirt, their faces cracked by the sun and rain. The effect is chilling, even to those who do not fear dolls. The fear of dolls, known as pediophobia, is often linked to their lifelike yet blank stares. But on this island, the fear goes much deeper. Locals claim the dolls are not lifeless at all. They whisper, whistle, move their limbs, and even turn their heads as if alive. Some say these movements are the work of the drowned girl's spirit, still haunting the canals, while others insist it is the restless souls of many dead. Legends warn that the dolls lure the unwary toward the water, hoping to drag them to the same fate as the little girl and perhaps Don Julian himself. For many, the line between myth and reality is blurred. The dolls are more than objects, they are reminders of tragedy and fear. Despite the unsettling atmosphere, the Island of the Dolls has become a popular tourist attraction. Boats bring curious visitors through the canals of Xochimilco, where they step onto the chinampa and face the grim collection that Don Julian created. Some come out of fascination, others out of fear, but all are struck by the haunting display. Guides often repeat the legends, warning guests that the dolls may be watching them. Many visitors claim to feel uneasy, as if eyes are following their every move. Some say they've heard whispers in the night air, or seen the dolls shift when no one was near. Others dismiss it as nothing more than the wind playing tricks. Still, locals insist on one rule: never arrive empty-handed. They say it is wise to offer the dolls a gift, a token of respect, before exploring the island. Those who do not may risk the same fate as Don Julian Santana Barrera, whose death remains as mysterious as the legend itself. Whether haunted or not, the Island of the Dolls is one of the world's most macabre shrines, a place where tragedy, devotion, and fear intertwine, and where the dolls seem to watch in silence forever.